Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad geometric challenge, and here we have a nice shape in which the length of one this side is 3, the length of ED is 3, and the length of DC is 4. Similarly, the length of CB is 5, and our claim is to find the length of AB, and here I can denote this length by x. So now we will find the value of this length x. So here you remember one thing is that this angle, all the corner angles are 90. So here we suppose this angle is 90, this angle is 90, and this angle is 90. So now here the very first thing we are going to do is, here first we just produce this side in this way. So here I can just produce here this side and this side as well. So when you produce these two sides, so here you remember one thing is that this figure is not correct to the scale. So I think so here we have little bit errors for making this shape. So here you see that when I can reduce this side and this side, then they are perpendicularly intersect each other. So here these are make the angle of 90 with each other, and here I can name this point is O. So after reducing these two sides, then we make a rectangle here. So you see that if the length of this side is 4, so the length of this side is also 4, and if we have the length of this side is 3, so the length of this side is also 3, because we make here a rectangle. So now our claim is to find the value of AB. So now first after this step we will just join this E point with this point B, so that here you see that we will just join this E by this point B, and we will get here two rectangles. The first rectangle is two right triangles. The first right triangle is EO and B, and the second right triangle is EA and B. So now in order to find the value of x, here first we need to find the value, or to find this length, and if we find this length, then we can use the Pythagoras theorem and we get this length here. So now first we move towards to find the value of this length. So that the very first thing we are going to do is, here you see that this is the right triangle, because this angle is 90, and if I can suppose this angle be the any other angle, then you know that the length or the side opposite to the right angle is known as the hypotenuse. So that here EB be the hypotenuse of this right triangle, and we know that OB be the base and OE be the perpendicular. So here I can write that this is hypotenuse, this is base, and this is perpendicular. And now we use here the nice Pythagoras theorem, and you know about the Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square equals to base square plus perpendicular square. So this is the formula of hypotenuse, and you see that our hypotenuse is EB, so you get here EB square. So here first we talked about right triangle EOB. So now we first talk about this right triangle. So you just focus on this right triangle, and we get EB square equals to, because here we find the length of EB, so we can write here, and we have base. So the length of CB is 5 and the length of OC is 3. So the total length OB is 5 plus 3 is 8. So that our total base is 8 square, and perpendicular is, so this is the perpendicular line EO, so our perpendicular is 4 square. So now we can solve this one, and here you have 8 square equals to 64 and 4 square is 16. So here we get the length EB square equals to 64 plus 16 equals to 80. So here we find the length of EB square is 80. And now we will focus on the right triangle AEB, or the right triangle EAB. So now we move in right triangle EAB. So if you see that EAB triangle, so this is the right angle. So in this triangle, you see here this side be the hypotenuse according to EAB, and if we say that this is the any other angle, so this is the our base and this is the our perpendicular. So now we again use here the hypotenuse Pythagoras theorem. So here you have hypotenuse square equals to base square plus perpendicular square. So in the diagram you see here our hypotenuse of according to the triangle EAB is EB side. So here we put this value. So our hypotenuse is EB square equals to our base according to this right triangle is 3. So we put here 3 square, and the perpendicular of this right triangle is x, so which is we find the value. So here it is x square, and in above you see here we have EB square equals to 80. So we can put the value of EB square, it is 80, and the 3 square equals to 9 plus this is x square. And now in the next step we move this 9 in the left hand side, and you get here x square equals to 80 minus 9, and when we subtract 80 minus 9 we will get here x square equals to 71. And now we take the square root on both of the sides, then you get the output in this form. So here we have x equals to plus minus square root of 71, but here we just implies that our x equals to square root of 71. So here I can just choose positive value, because you see here you see that our x be the side of AB, so it is the side of the right triangle. So you know that the length cannot be negative, so it is always positive, and we choose here just positive value, and we will neglect the negative value. So this is the our final answer of this question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.